Oxygen tanks and field tanks alike, and utensils were all given damage values. So I spawned in some stuff, and even the emergency oxygen tank you come with has a damage value, as you can see. So the emergency oxygen tank does 5 blunt, a big oxygen tank does 10, and things like spoons, which you find on some maps, do a crazy amount of damage of 1. Not the most practical weapons, but you never know when that might be the only thing you have on you. The Chameleon mask and helmet have been updated to have more identity blocking properties. So before it only worked on items that actually would block your identity, but now it has been added to significantly more items due to this. So like the captain's gas mask and such. And even the default one blocks your identity. The event Clog event was nerfed to have less dangerous chemicals in them, so I wouldn't just ignore them, but they're not as likely to just kill you if you forgot about them.
Attention.
I don't even know what this is, but the point is it's not killing me. Welder tanks now explode when shot with projectile guns, and also specifically mentions that don't poke them with a spear. So if you poke before the only way to blow up a fuel tank was by shooting with like a flare gun or hitting it with a lit welding torch. But yeah, as you can see, the spear certainly destroyed it. And if I rejuvenate myself real quick, and I blew up the other one, don't know what I expected, just for testing sake. Yeah, it works. Now this one isn't really all that big of a change because RPG isn't really something you'll ever get your hands on without some form of intervention from admins. But what's fun about it is you can now actually load it with its proper ammo, like the PG-7 VL grenade or the snail rocket version. And just to show you, you can put it in, cycle it, take it out, and put it in, cycle it, take it out. It works correctly. Moose Station was renovated. It was updated to include a slightly larger player count than before, but it is still a low player count station. It has been updated to include all the new bells and whistles like Xeno Arc Science. Atmos has received a pretty big facelift as well. And in general, the layout is slightly different. Cargo is moved further down, mainly because like there isn't a big moose antler, I guess, like there used to be. Well, it's still there kinda, but moose doesn't quite look like a moose anymore. Like I can give you a quick unrendered. But science was also moved to the south here rather than all the way to the west of the station. But it is a welcome new addition to the low pop maps. Salamander players will probably enjoy it a lot, just to add to the small population map pool. The Exosuit Fabricator was added to the game. This is something that's more so planned for the future. It currently has very little use. All it does is make Borg arms and a sensory module, which is for the cleaning bot and janitor bot and the clown bot. You need the proper research to do that, but it is more so intended for robotics in the future. The Courser class emergency evacuation shuttle has been added to the larger maps of the game. It is a more encompassing emergency shuttle that has more room for departments to breathe, so security can lock away their prisoners. The bartender can keep serving drinks. Med has about the same exact space. And engineering actually has seats and doesn't have to cram into a one-way door. And that is all the major features of this week that I'll cover. As always, I highly recommend you read the changelog so you don't miss anything that our lovely maintainers and contributors have added to the game. Just because I didn't cover something doesn't mean it wasn't meaningful. It's just the things that I personally find interesting, and it's more so stuff that I will probably see in game. Anyway, just a quick scroll through the changelogs for the past few days. I encourage you yourself to look through them, like I said. And yeah, that's about it for now.